Hello, guys. Welcome back to Mr. English Talks. I'm so glad you're here today. Before with me nalsloli. En dexal. Feels good, right? That little moment of calm might be exactly what your busy mind needed. En dag zal nos rest, right sleep. Because the truth is, right sleep isn't a luxury. It's not something you get around to when life slows down. It's the foundation of everything you want to become healthy, focused, confident, and successful. And yes, it can absolutely change your life. Not in a vague, magical way, but in real, measurable, everyday ways that add up faster than you think. Let me tell you about Maria. Maria was a university student trying to master English, pass her exams, and manage a part-time job. Every night, she'd tell herself, just one more episode, or I'll sleep after I finish this chapter. But that one more kept stretching until 2 a.m., and her alarm would drag her out of bed at 6 a.m. with zero energy. She'd drink coffee nonstop, snap at friends, forget vocabulary words instantly, and feel like she was running in slow motion. She thought it was just stress, but the real culprit, she wasn't sleeping right, and it was stealing her potential. You see, many people think sleep is passive, like your body just shuts off. But that couldn't be further from the truth. While you're asleep, your brain is working overtime. It's organizing everything you learned that day, like filing vocabulary words into long-term memory. It's flushing out toxins that build up when you're awake, chemicals linked to anxiety and brain fog. It's repairing your muscles, balancing your hormones, and even strengthening your immune system. Without the right kind of sleep, none of this happens properly. So even if you study for hours, eat healthy, and exercise, if your sleep is broken, your progress will be too. Now, what do we mean by right sleep? It's not just about quantity, though. Most adults do need 7 to 9 hours, but about quality, consistency, and timing. Imagine your body runs on a natural clock called your circadian rhythm. This internal timer responds to light, darkness, food, and activity. When you go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time every day, even on weekends, you train this clock to work smoothly. But when you stay up late Friday and Saturday, then try to snap back on Sunday night, you're basically giving yourself jet lag without leaving your room. That's why Sunday nights feel so stressful. You're fighting your own biology. Let's talk about how right sleep changes your brain first. Have you ever noticed that after a bad night's sleep, even small problems feel overwhelming? That's because sleep deprivation hits your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making, focus, and emotional control. Without enough rest, this area slows down, while your amygdala, the fear and stress center, goes into overdrive. That's why you might overreact to a minor text message or struggle to concentrate during a lecture. But with consistent, high-quality sleep, your brain stays balanced. You think more clearly. You stay calm under pressure. And you absorb new information like English grammar or new vocabulary much faster. In fact, studies show that students who sleep well before and after learning retain up to 40% more than those who don't. But it's not just about learning. Right sleep changes your mood. Think about the last time you were well rested. Weren't you more patient, more optimistic, More willing to try something new, like speaking English out loud. Sleep regulates serotonin and dopamine, your feel-good chemicals. When these are balanced, you feel more motivated, more joyful, and more resilient. On the other hand, chronic poor sleep is strongly linked to anxiety and depression. That doesn't mean sleep alone cures mental health issues, but it's often the first powerful step toward feeling like yourself again. Now, let's look at your body. You might be surprised to learn that poor sleep messes with your hunger hormones. When you're tired, your body produces more ghrelin, which makes you feel hungry, slept, which you've. That's why you crave sugary snacks or fast food after a sleepless night. Over time, this leads to weight gain and even increases your risk of type 2 diabetes. But with right sleep, your metabolism works smoothly. You make better food choices not because you have more willpower, but because your body isn't screaming for quick energy. Athletes know this secret well. LeBron James, Serena Williams, and Olympic swimmers all prioritize sleep as part of their training. Why? Because during deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone that repairs muscles, builds strength, and boosts endurance. Even if you're not an athlete, your daily energy comes from this same process. Right sleep means you wake up feeling strong, not dragging yourself out of bed. You walk taller. You speak with more confidence. You have the physical energy to chase your goals. And here's something many overlook. Right sleep builds discipline. Why do? Because when you commit to a sleep routine, you're practicing self-respect. You're saying, my health matters more than one more scroll. That small act of choosing yourself builds momentum. The same person who goes to bed on time is more likely to wake up early. Drink water, study consistently, and say no to distractions. Sleep becomes the anchor habit that supports all your other good habits. It's the quiet engine of personal growth. So how do you actually practice right sleep? Start tonight. First, set a fixed wake-up time, yes, even on weekends. Let's say 6:30 a.m. then, count backward in 90-minute sleep cycles. Each cycle includes light sleep, deep sleep, and REM dream sleep. Waking up at the end of a cycle like after 6, 7.5, or 9 hours makes you feel refreshed. So for a 6:30 a.m. wake-up, aim to be asleep by 10:30 p.m. for 8 hours or 9 p.m. for 9.5 hours, including time to fall asleep. Use a gentle alarm, no jarring sounds. Next, create a sleep sanctuary. Your bedroom should be cool around 65 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 degrees Celsius. Completely dark tribe mask and quiet. Use earplugs or white noise if needed. Most importantly, keep screens out. The blue light from phones, tablets, and laptops suppresses melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy. Try this. 1 hour before bed, switch to night mode on devices, or better yet, put your phone in another room. Charge it there. Use that time to read a book. Fiction is great, it calms the mind. Journal or practice deep breathing. Your evening routine matters too. Avoid heavy meals, caffeine, and alcohol within 3 hours of bed. Caffeine can stay in your system for up to 10 hours. Instead, try a warm cup of chamomile tea or warm milk with a pinch of turmeric. And move your body during the day. Even a 20-minute walk helps regulate your sleep cycle. But avoid intense workouts close to bedtime, as they can be too stimulating. Now, What if your mind won't shut off? You're not alone. Millions of people lie awake worrying about work, relationships, or tomorrow's English test. Here's a simple trick. Keep a worry journal by your bed. If a thought pops up, write it down in one sentence. I need to email my professor, and tell yourself, I'll handle this tomorrow. This signals to your brain that the thought is safe. It won't be lost. You can also try the 4-7-8 breathing method. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 7, slowly 4 times. It's like a natural sleeping pill, no side effects. Consistency is key. Don't expect miracles in one night. But if you practice right sleep for just 1 week, you'll notice changes, clearer thoughts, steadier, better memory. In 2 weeks, your skin may glow, your cravings may lessen, and you'll feel more in control. In a month, you might look back and realize you haven't gotten sick. You've stuck to your study plan, and you actually enjoy mornings. And let's not forget your dreams literally. During REM sleep, your brain processes emotions and simulates scenarios. This is where creativity sparks. Met ideas vormen entstehen from dreams. When you sleep right, you give your subconscious mind space to solve problems and inspire you. Och no! Your next big breakthrough in English fluency might come while you're asleep. Finally, right sleep connects you to yourself. In a world that glorifies hustle culture, choosing rest is a rebellion. It's saying, I am not a machine. I am a human being who deserves care. And when you care for yourself, you have more to give to your studies, your work, your family, your dreams. You show up as the best version of you, not the exhausted version. So tonight, make one promise to yourself. I will honor my sleep. Not perfectly, but intentionally. Turn off the noise. Lower the lights. Breathe deeply. Let go of the day. Your future self, the focused, confident, joyful you is waiting on the other side of a good night's rest. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel.